ในช่วงที่หุ้นเทคราคาปรับตัวขึ้นมากกระแสเมกะเทรนด์กำลังมาแรงแล้วหุ้นกลุ่มไหนจะเป็น Tomorrow Winner วันนี้ผู้จัดการกองทุน PCT Global Thematic Opportunity จะมาให้คำตอบกันค่ะ
AI disruption is no doubt has been identified as one of the mega trends since 2023. But a lot of investors has been focusing on AI technology only, but hasn't been focusing too much, which we have been identified. The AI has been impacting on our daily living from consumer to business. Just because AI is one of the megatrends that we have identified, we do find investing into the global equity using megatrend theme is one of the key facts. PCT has been identified megatrend theme since 1995. We have launched the first biotech fund in the world. We have launched the first water fund in the world. In fact, we have been identifying many other themes that can help the investor to diversify into the global equity. PCT has been identified one of the themes that has been leveraging on our 13 individual thematic range that can help the investor to identify that the long-term trend that can benefit on the future growth. What we call is investing into tomorrow's winner. Unlike the other global equity, which has been always chasing after the winners, but we are always looking for the next winner. So for PCT, we have altogether 17 individual thematic range, managing over $70 billion. That's why we can always to pick the best theme to help the investor to invest globally. For PCT theme, which we identify the megatrend from consumer, health, from technology, and even from the energy side. How do we differentiate from the other global equity? Because for the other global equity following the benchmark MSCI World Equity Index, whenever the market cap of each individual stocks go up, they have to increase the allocation because they always follow the benchmark. But for our strategy, benchmark is just for our reference. We never follow the benchmark. We only use the megatrend to identify each individual stocks. And when a stock within the MSCI World has gone up, just like a semiconductor stock has been going up for 2 years, then the allocation for this stock has to be higher for the other manager. But for us, if we don't see this stock has been a value part of the portfolio, or maybe we don't see this stock is one of the themes that we identify, then we may not need to add the allocation, or maybe we don't even need to hold that company. So which means that the differentiation is we never follow the index. We are making the investment for the tomorrow's winner, means that we identify the theme and then make the best pick out of those megatrends. Investing into tomorrow's winner, you have to find a unique investment specialist to identify the megatrend and theme. Just like what we mentioned, we have 17 individual thematic funds available. For our theme, its uniqueness is about we can leverage on those investment managers to identify the best within each of the strategy. Just like in the healthcare, which are the best stocks that can capture the megatrend in the energy side, in the technology side, or even in the consumer side. So the uniqueness of this fund that can help the client to identify all these megatrend that will benefit on the future growth. In particular, now the AI development is becoming more important, affecting our daily life. So you cannot only invest into technology. Also, you have to identify where is our healthcare that can benefit on the AI, or even in the power side, how we can benefit on that. So that is one of the reasons why PCT thematic is one of the uniqueness amongst the other global equity, is we can identify the key megatrend in the future that can help you to investing into tomorrow's winner. So for PCT, how do we identify the theme? How do we select the stocks? That is one of the key parts. Most of the manager will have the analyst to help them to identify the stocks. But in fact, we have 13 different investment teams to help the fund manager to select the stocks. Why do I say that? Because for this strategy is picking the brain of all the thematic funds, ask each individual team to pick the best stock, high conviction stock to the manager. then the manager will, according to the valuation, fundamental, and the expectation, to identify the value part of the strategy. Meaning that you have the whole team to support this manager to identify the key high 10 conviction fund stocks name, and then the fund manager will use their valuation matrix to select the best value within the company. Using one example, like IT stocks. So free of the IT individual theme, they will give them 10 high conviction fund selection from their portfolio. Then the manager will using this 30 stocks to using the valuation matrix to select the stocks that he believes that will capture the next trend of the mega trend that he identified. Similar for the environmental and energy solution, we have 6 different strategies, and this strategy manager will help them to identify the 10 conviction stocks with each of the strategy. Then the manager can select. So meaning that this fund is not managing by 1 or 2 managers, it's helping by a lot of different other individual managers, 13 of them, to help them to select the best conviction, and then he choose the best of the best. For the PCT strategy, which we identify 4 key themes for to capture the megatrend opportunity. First, definitely is about the technology, but the technology side is not only about those biggest 7 companies. Where about that after the big 7, where we'll go next? So we have 3 individual strategies that can help us to identify the range from robotic, from digital communication, and even from the cybersecurity. So the first main theme that the fund has been investing is mainly on the technology. But second theme is a lot of people has been forgotten. If you have been developing more of the AI, you need more power. Now the shortage of the power in the developed world, like in US and Europe, are the missing gap. We identify from the environmental and energy side, if you need more power, then you need more sustainable power. You need more efficiency on the energy management, and also you need more semiconductor efficiency. So that is the second main theme that we identify. Third is about our healthcare, because a lot of people knows that when the AI develop more, our healthcare system need to enhance. Even in nowadays, when you do the surgical, you can use the AI robot to help you to do the surgery. So in fact, healthcare is another key theme. Last but not least is about the consumption. Now with the development of the AI or the technology side, a lot of people has been consuming online or using the AI system to help them to identify the key product. Same for the business. They are using the AI to help them to identify the key consumer trend. So that's why the 4th theme that we have identified on that. So in fact, in summary, 4 of the key themes that can help the client to invest to benefit on the tomorrow's winner. I will summarize a bit is on the technology, on the healthcare, on the energy, and on the consumer side. So that's why PCT strategy is quite unique in the way that we help the client to identify the mega trend instead of following the global market what they are doing. So the outlook for the market, we are quite constructive. One of the key reasons we are being more constructive is because we do see a huge pile of the cash has been parking on the sideline over the last 2 years when the US is keep on rising the interest rate, not only US, but globally. But starting from this year, when the global central bank are starting to lower the interest rate, we have already seen the evidence, the market money movement has already moving out from the cash and cash equivalent into the fixed income, and then sooner or later will come back to the equity market. So that is one of the key factors that we have to identify is if the money flow starting to go back to the equity market, what will be the mega trend that we do see the market. Secondly, is after all this uncertainty in the market, including global election year of 2024, and then also all those uncertainty in the market on the geopolitical tension. But back to the basic is if we do see the growth back to the normal and the inflation come back down to a normal level, this is a sweet spot for the global equity, meaning that you have a moderate inflation data, you have a moderate growth that will benefit on the company expansion, that will benefit on the company fundamental earnings cycle. So that will benefit, in fact, that will translate into the equity on the stock price. So all in all, on that front, we do see a more constructive equity market in the coming 2025. But we do see a lot of risk in the market as well. The risk being a lot of things that you have already experienced in the past. You never know when is the Black Monday or Black Friday is going to happen. But we do think a global portfolio will help you to identify more safer way to benefit the global world. But not only the global equity, is using a mega trend which you can never been lived without this mega trend. Just like the IT, just like the healthcare, just like the environmental side. So those are the mega trend can help you to capture the opportunity while you can still capture the global growth cycle.
จากที่ฟังมาทั้งหมดนี้หุ้นเทคก็กำลังเติบโตมาแรงกลุ่มสุขภาพก็ทิ้งไม่ได้โดยเฉพาะการเปลี่ยนแปลงโครงสร้างประชากรและเทรนด์การรักษาสิ่งแวดล้อมก็ยิ่งขาดไม่ได้เลยนะคะแล้วเราจะลงทุนในกองทุนไหนดีวันนี้ BBLAM มีกองทุน B-Off และสำหรับผู้ที่ต้องการลงทุนเพื่อลดหย่อนภาษีเราก็มีกองทุน B-Off IMF ซึ่งทั้ง2กองทุนจะมีการลงทุนในกองทุน PCT Global Thematic Opportunities ซึ่งมีการลงทุนในธีมหลัก15ธีมที่มีการเติบโตในระยะยาวและทั้ง2กองทุนจะ IPO ในวันที่ 12-19 พฤศจิกายนนี้ค่ะ